analyze photos.
You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Well, a funny thing happened on the way to the moon. That's the title of a video that I watched on YouTube. You can see astronauts hanging from wires, proving that astronauts and NASA are liars. They analyze photos and highlight mistakes with the moon landing missions. They show it was fake. You can see them faking the photos of Earth. They use a round window to fake the curve. That's suspicious, don't you think? Yeah, listen up. I watched another documentary called Astronauts Gone Wild. Astronaut Buzz Aldrin gets a little riled. All he was asked to do was to swear to God that he went to the moon, but he would not. He was faced with a moon landing denier. Had a chance to show that he ain't no liar, but Buzz decided to punch that dude just for asking him to swear if he went to the moon. That's suspicious. So, do you still believe we went to the moon? Do you still believe what they're telling you? Just connect the dots and pretty soon you'll find out what I found out too. But if you question this stuff, you'll be labeled a loon. You'll be called a conspiracy theory buffoon, but I don't care, man. I'm still gonna make this too, cause I know that we didn't go to the moon.
Why don't you swear in the Bible that you walked on the moon? You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't.
And how about those moon rocks they gave to museums? And thousands of people did see them. But one museum took a closer look. They soon realized that something's afoot. The rock they were given turned out to be a fake. Just a piece of old wood, not a rock from space. Yeah, when God made the moon, he saw it was good, but apparently made it from petrified wood. Yeah, that's suspicious. Listen up. In another museum sits an astronaut suit. Take a good look at the tread on the boot. It doesn't match up with the prints on the moon. And y'all still believe what they're telling you? Or how about that phone call that Nixon made to the moon that's 250,000 miles away? When I can't get a signal on my cell phone line, I guess phones were better in '69. Still believe we went to the moon? Do you still believe what they're telling you? Just connect the dots and pretty soon you'll find out what I found out too. But if you question this stuff, you'll be labeled a loon. You'll be called a conspiracy theory buffoon, but I don't care, man. I'm still gonna make this too, cause I know that we didn't go to the moon.
And it certainly has to be the most historic telephone call ever made in the White House.
Yeah, you went straight through those Van Allen belts. It wasn't a problem, right? Nothing was felt. But now you see it's a problem and you can't get through. This problem needs to be solved, according to you. But didn't you solve that problem back in '69 and you flew straight through it 5 more times? Oh, you wonder why I think it's fake when there are so many Apollo mistakes, like the telemetry data that's all gone missing. 13,000 reels, are you kidding? A giant leap for all mankind, but you lost the data and no one can find. Come on, man, are you kidding? Do you still believe we went to the moon? Do you still believe what they're telling you? Just connect the dots and pretty soon you'll find out what I found out too. But if you question this stuff, you'll be labeled a loon. You'll be called a conspiracy theory buffoon, but I don't care, man. I'm still gonna make this too.
Mr. Quinn. Yeah. Things. Mr. Allen. So just out on the streets again, doing what I do. Maybe we'll get some more students stopping by later, who knows. We got the metropolis town of Assiniboia. Population, I think, about 2,300 or so. Nothing too exciting. Recorded the moon, Venus, and Mars last night on the one video. Kind of cool. Silvis, good to see you there. Good to see everybody in the chat. Last time I was out, after I shut the stream down, there was a few more people that stopped by to chit chat, which was nice. Guy from older man from Swift Current, and I think he was actually in the stream. I can't remember, but so we've got the cartoon globe here with my airplane, because I'm going to demonstrate how that airplane does not fly on a globe. And they can show me how it works, but it doesn't really, so. I'll probably be hanging around here Canada Day because there'll be some fireworks and See what else happens around this joint. That would be July 1st, of course. Oh yes, Nora says hi. Cool. Yeah, her and I went up for lunch when we were in Denver, Colorado for that Flat Earth conference. No, not Denver, Colorado. Denver, where was I? Yeah. So there's talk of I'm talk of the town now because people were noticing me out in the street the other day. So people are talking about me. Whether it's good or bad, I have no idea. And of course, we got the spirit level there. Making sure my sidewalk's nice and level. Yeah, well, next Saturday, a week from tomorrow. Pretty quiet around here today so far. But once people start talking, there might be a few people stop by. We'll never know. People know how to read the signs, so what's going on in your part of the world today, folks? Anything exciting? Yeah, that was predicted in the show Simpsons. That sub. It was supposed to happen. That's what the elites do. They program your news and years in advance. Hello. You too. Mm-hmm. 11 people and only 2 people talking. I don't see the Globies out there showing off their cartoon ball, so explaining how that shit works, but where am I? I'm in Assiniboia. Like I have been for the last 8 months. Just on Main Street. Hopefully some I want to take pictures. They're recording it as they walk by. Yeah. We'll sit out here for an hour or so, see what happens. Fuck this camera. Mom's florist probably is getting annoyed with me over there. Probably why their blinds are closed. There's that freak again. He's across the street.
You're a fish spot, buddy, I agree.
100%. Thanks, bud. There you go. There's people that are awake. For those of you who like to know the facts and the information, I'm not sure if this is on Google, but it probably is. I saw a video yesterday on TikTok, or the day before. I think it was the day before. There were scientists that were actually put the two cells that produce us, you know, like conception, and they actually recorded a flash of light at the second of conception. So that tells you something, that we are very special, and there is 100% a creator. You can look up conception flash of light or something rather in those terms, and you'll see a few videos on it. They've actually show you the actual flash of light under a microscope or whatever they're doing. Kind of freaky a little bit, actually. So yeah, hopefully we'll have some people stop by. If not, whatever. I'm doing what I can. A bird poo-pooed on my car. Nice little splat there. And for those people who don't understand this sign, water is formless. You can't form water into an object, you know, like it's always got to be contained. Like in a glass, your bathtub, a lake, obviously an ocean, because the oceans are held in by Antarctic Circle, the ice wall that surrounds this earth. It does not conform to a ball unless you freeze it into a ball, but that's not water, that's ice. Obviously space is fake because they're all cartoons. Water cannot support itself. We'll see how my feet do today. Soaked them in the tub this morning, so anybody else chit-chatting there? Waking up the sheep. Hopefully. You can only be asleep for so long. And your moon is transparent, folks. There are a few awake people in this town, so that's good. I'm gonna wake up this whole damn town by Christmas. And like I said, next week, Monday or Tuesday, whenever I go to town again, I will be going to the CBC Corporation, Global News, and CTV News. And I will ask them why their news is scripted and present them with the 100% facts that the star Sirius and other stars are 100% close. Less than 100 miles. And I will film that live. And when the kids come, if they do come today, I will get them to ask their teachers, if that's what you want to call them. I will get them to ask their teachers why they do not teach the Earth's curvature in class. Because they do not do that. Because obviously there is none. You can't go measure something that does not exist. Alright, let's check the chat out again here. Yeah, it is. The moon is transparent. Yeah, come here and say that. Fucking slut. Fuck you. That's just science. That's alright. That's his truck talking. See, that was his truck talking because he's got big balls. Sunflower. Jack. That's his science. Fuck you, he says. Okay. Not sure what research you've done over the past 6 or 7 years, but I've done quite a bit. And provided a lot of proof and evidence. And they don't want to chit-chat about it. They just want to yell at you. I will ask you to provide proof that you live on a globe. That's the funniest thing ever, man. Yeah, they're triggered. You betcha. I'm not getting enough reaction, so I'm going to stand out on the street. Because they got walleye vision, so they can only see what's in front of them. Not to the side. So, of course, I guess if you were a fish, you would see to the side, but I'm just stating the facts that they don't look to their sides, that's all. They got tunnel vision because they're driving their car down Main Street and they need to focus really, really hard. Because look at all the traffic, man. Holy shit, there's just too much. Way too much. There's like 4 cars on the whole block here. Watch out for the traffic, people. Sheep, sorry. Sorry, I need to call you sheep. You're not actually people. Where's my sheep music? Bah, bah. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Wakey, wakey, you're not spinning. If you are, you had too much last night. When there's an earthquake, the earth is moving. What's it doing the rest of the time? It's stationary. Thank you. Please leave the tip in the jar. And your moon is also transparent. You see right through it. That's what transparency means. You may want to look it up on Google. No real photos of Earth from space. There's somebody in that car over there. That's why I'm talking to them with their window down. Water remains level when at rest. How does it bend around a curve? Thank you. I know I'm right. The moon and the sun are on this side of the blue sky. They are no further than 100 miles up. The guy in that blue car, I'm just... That's funny. I'll sit there and talk to him all day. He thinks I don't see him. That's funny. There's a guy right in this, where's my finger? Right there in that blue car there. And he's got his window down. So I'm just talking to him when he's facing away from me. Here's one for him. I'll wait for the traffic to go by. Prove it to me! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck these diesel trucks, I hate them, they're too loud. Well, come on, I'm just trying to say one thing to this guy in the car and there's too many traffic. What the hell? At midday, the sun is above our... How is it above someone's head in Chile? They're underneath the ball. Because the earth is flat. You are not spinning. There's no depth to the stars. They're all at the same height. I can go on all day if you want to listen. I can go on all day. That's their science. Says, fuck you. That's their science. That means it's a globe, guys. When they tell you to fuck off, it's a globe. It is a globe. How do planes fly upside down in Chile? Planes fly level and straight. That's why we call them an airplane. Because they fly over a plane. They do not account for Earth's curvature whatsoever. That's fun. He wants to listen to me preach. Your moon is transparent, sir. You can see right through it. Because it's not a rock floating in space. That's why there's blotches on it. You can see the sky behind it. It's unbelievable how these people think it's a rock. Well, I think I got a customer coming. She's gonna ask me some questions. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. So what do you think?
Well, I've been doing this for 7 years. I haven't found any proof of a ball yet, so.
What's your thoughts on this? Why do you think the Earth is flat?
Well, because we perceive it with our own 2 eyes every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So-
see it that it's flat, yeah.
You perceive it as flat?
Everybody does. Well, what shape is the horizon?
It's curved.
No, it's horizontal. That's
No,
why
it's
we call it the horizon.
No, it's curved.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so let me ask you this: like, if you're promoting the Earth is flat, what of it then?
Well, it means that your life means something. A lot
My life
more, a
does,
lot
but-
more, but I mean a lot more than you think, because the government controls you. We don't need a government. We
Yeah,
can do
but
it.
what does the Earth being flat have to do with the government? Because that's just a perception.
Yeah, but they're controlling you.
Not really.
Yeah, well, you pay taxes, right?
Do you pay taxes?
Nope.
How is it that you don't pay?
I don't want
taxes?
to. Why do I have to?
Yeah. So what happens to you when you don't pay taxes?
I don't know. I just don't pay them. If the guy jumped off that building, do I have to jump off of it? Exactly.
So what of it? So you're trying to convince people that the Earth is flat because of what?
Control.
And so.
You're not
Control.
spinning right now, are you? I don't feel like I'm spinning. We're moving at 1,000 miles an hour east. So if we take an airplane from
You're not recording, are you?
on YouTube, I am, yeah,
You're not recording like.
this way. And so if we take an airplane from Regina to Toronto and we're only going 500 miles an hour, how do we get to Toronto if the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour?
I don't know that. I don't know that it would make any difference if the Earth was flat either.
Why? Well, you're being lied to. Yeah, being lied to.
Well, don't talk to me like that. That's actually kind
Well,
of.
no, I'm just saying, like, I don't lie to people.
Why? Well, that's just your opinion.
But
In
that's
your
the facts.
opinion, no, in your opinion, the Earth is flat.
But those are the facts. Airplane.
Yeah, but facts. Show me the facts that the Earth is flat.
Yeah, I know that.
Show
that's
it
flat.
to me.
Well,
Like,
easy.
how do you know?
Horizon is flat.
That doesn't
There's no
prove
curvature
that
between here and Regina. I can see Regina from my friend's farm just 2 miles here from here.
So-
80 miles. 4,000 feet of missing curvature. See, I've done the research.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually buy into that.
How do
but-
planes fly upside down? Because they have to fly upside down when you fly to Chile.
So, no, that doesn't even make any sense.
I know, because people don't think about it.
That doesn't even make sense. Like logically, that doesn't even make sense.
Exactly, because planes fly level and straight with the horizon. That's what they do. That's why we call it an airplane.
Yeah, but that doesn't prove that the Earth is flat.
When do they account for Earth's curvature when they're in flight?
I don't know anything about flight.
I know, but you should maybe research it. But yeah,
Maybe I'm
I've
not
done the research.
interested in it.
Let me explain water. So that spirit level there on the ground is filled with water. It's the best leveling tool we have. When we use it in construction, it's more accurate than a laser. There's no curvature added into highways, railroad systems, anything.
Yeah, I don't.
So yeah,
Yeah.
those are the facts. Like
Well, I don't believe that those are the facts, but.
well,
you do,
that's
and
how they
that's
build in
good.
construction. If you talk to construction workers, they would tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
good luck.
I don't need luck. I know the
Good-
facts
good
because
luck.
I've done them. There are no photos of Earth from space either. They're all computer generated. So,
You don't know that.
of course you do. You go look at them. They're all
You
computer.
don't know that. You haven't been up there to say
NASA
otherwise.
has admitted it. So there you go.
No.
I've
You've
done the
never-
research, man.
You have never been up there to prove any of it.
Don't need to. You can only go about 100 miles anyways. Oh, see, that's what I mean. The sheep are just awake. The sheep are just asleep. I know you don't know. You don't know anything. 'Cause you haven't looked into it, man. That's all right. Are you recording? Yeah, because I'm on public. I'm in public. That's sad. Really sad. Go live in your cartoon ball, lady. Go live in your cartoon ball. I don't see you protesting the globe. She's dumb. She just doesn't get it. No, I don't know how planes work. Well, I do. I've done the work. I've done the research, man. This is why I'm out here. Unbelievable, man. That's crazy. So, did you enjoy that waste of time? Watching in the truck. Watching in the truck. Across the street, watching in the truck. The moon is transparent. Can you deal with it? We use spirit levels and plumb bobs in construction, folks. Okay, now we got to go do some real education here. Plumb bobs make sure the wall and the building is straight up and down. Do you not realize that the buildings in every country in this world are straight up and down? The buildings downtown in Calgary are straight up and down. In relation to the buildings in Regina, they are straight up and down. At what point are the buildings leaning because of the curve? Oh yeah, I forgot that there is no curve. She never understood the concept of a horizon. This is what we deal with. I might as well talk to these weeds in this field. Hey weeds, did you know there's no curve? Do you understand the concept of level and horizon? Remember, students, ask your teachers to go out and measure the curve or teach you the curve. They will not do that because there is none. You cannot measure something that is not there. I was way past her level of intelligence. Holy schmuckaroo. I might as well talk to this pavement in front of me. It's just that crazy. Well, no, I don't know how planes work. I know. Do you know how anything works? You don't want to educate yourself or do some research on some shit? No, I have a family. I have my iPhone. My iPhone's the best. I live with my iPhone. I don't know what I would do without my iPhone. Uh-oh, we got some people coming. We got a whole clan coming. They're recording. It just takes time. I hear those jets, I just don't see them. Of course, they're above the clouds. They're They're up there somewhere. Well, he just wanted to take a few pictures, I guess. No, even so, they're right above me, those jets. All the way from Moose Jaws Air Base. She's too much, that lady, for me.
They got it. The sun went behind the clouds, but it's being a little bit cooler.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll check with the chat here. Again, that's their science, goofball. Are you sure it's not goof flat? Because there's no curvature. What happened to my car? I got a deer that hit me. No evidence needed. Interesting. You may want to research how airplanes fly, how water works. Trust me, I've been doing this for 7 years. I know what I'm talking about. Remember, NASA uses cartoons. You like cartoons? Oh, it was sea lightning. Yeah, sea lightning was in there for a few moments. We got a few Cinnaboya folks in the chit chat. I'm gonna let you know from my friend's farm 2 miles north of here, 3 miles north of here, you can see Regina's city lights. You may want to think about that for a minute or a week. Take any Tylenol for any brain farts or cramps and figure it out. 4,000 feet of missing curvature. Of course, I don't know what I'm talking about. For those of you who do not look at the sky at night, this is the star Sirius. I will repeat, this is the star Sirius in the night sky as you see it through binoculars, high power binoculars, 25 by 80, 25 by 100 binoculars. You explain that to me, because that is a star, and all of the other big stars in the sky look like that too. But how would you know that? Or maybe you do know that already, because you've been researching the stars and looking at the sky for many, many, many years, haven't you? No, I did not phone the windmill people yet. But they're a bunch of loony bins themselves. Your moon is transparent. They must think that's funny. I don't. That's the laughter of non-educated. That is for sure. You know, that would be very confusing to me if they didn't have photos of Earth from space, which they don't. So I would think about that for a while. I'd be like, what? Are you kidding me? Of course, that lady didn't want to. Oh, she's just going to give me her opinion without doing any research, I guess. Okay. Hey, boys. Do you want to put some money on it? Because I'll win. Let's start with $10,000 cash. How about that? And see who's up for that debate. $10,000 cash to you right now. If you can provide any actual real proof of your own, not someone else's, your proof and your experiments that you have done. Remember, you have to go out and try to measure the curvature of the Earth on your curvizon. You have to show me how airplanes, big passenger airplanes, a 737 flies upside down in Chile. And I would like a viewpoint from space of that happening. But that does not exist. So again, I win again. Remember, folks, your moon is transparent. You can see the stars through the moon. Look it up on Google. The reason in the daytime why you see light blue patches on the full moon during the day is because you're seeing the sky behind it. And the opposite for the night. That's why the blotches on the moon are dark. Because you see the dark sky behind the moon or through the moon. Of course, you wouldn't know that because you don't do the research. The moon is not a rock. You cannot reflect light off a rock. And the moon is not 240,000 miles from here. You can see it with your own two eyes. And I have a 7-watt laser and it goes to the moon and it lights up the blue moon. The moon to be blue. So you explain that to me. And if you need any of these facts or evidences, I can show you how my laser goes to the moon. But you already know that, right? Because you've done all these experiments. Alrighty then. It's actually a nice truck. I don't like GMs per se, but it's a nice truck. And again, water. Okay, kids, are you listening? Water is formless. It does not form to a ball. And don't give me the gravity word either, because gravity is only a theory. It's buoyancy and density, boys and girls. And you may want to read this sign a few times over. We're talking about photos, real actual photos. Everything you get from NASA is computer generated, an image, or photoshopped. Watching from the truck, they say. Merritt, good to see you there. 7-Eleven. Explain water drops. It's just water tension, man. I said when at rest. Water remains level when at rest. We use it as a leveling device. It's called a spirit level, okay? We want to make sure when we build, everything is level. Uh-oh. And if I could lift my binoculars. I can't even fit them in the frame, but anyways. These bad boys weigh 10 pounds. 25 by 100s. It's not at rest, it's moving. It's falling through the air. Actually, I'm not strong. I'm quite weak, actually. I have a few health issues, but that's my own problem. Let's just read the... Let's do some edumacating. Okay, are you going to pay attention or are you going to be childish? Space is supposed to be a vacuum, correct? Let's talk about the sun for a few seconds. If the sun was a burning ball of gas, where is it getting its oxygen from? That one's done. And space is supposed to be a vacuum. In order to have a vacuum, you need a solid barrier between a pressurized system, us, and space. So where's your solid barrier? Thank you, the firmament, which I've recorded. Thank you. But you all know this already, right? Because they teach this to you in school. You guys know what fisheye lenses are and GoPros are, right? They curve horizontal lines. Go look up the Go Fast rocket in 2013, I think, or 15. Amateurs launched a rocket up to the sky. And then after a minute or two, it ends up hitting something up there. Okay? Go do the research. And what's the Earth's curvature chart now? What's the measurements? That's right, you already know that because you learned that in grade 9, right? Not. 8 inches per mile squared. So after the first mile, you have to square the distance. So 10 miles, 66 feet of curvature should be between you and the object downrange in your fields. 10 miles. There should be 66 feet of curvature. You don't see that in reality. When there's an earthquake, the earth is moving, is it not? What's it doing right now? Nothing. Motionless. Who the hell are those guys? Good grades? What, just from remembering something? Because that's all you're being taught is how to remember something. You're not being taught anything that you will have that will be useful 20 years from now. Zero. Nothing. I went through the same program you guys did. I didn't learn shit. It was too boring. I'm kind of curious why they don't teach us the Earth's curvature. But this is probably way past their intelligence, so I'm just gonna let them do the ridiculing. Whatever. The thing is, I can show you the facts and my experiments in person. You can't show me shit. You can't go out there and, hey, Mike, look at the curve over there. I'll be like, huh? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, the curvizon. That's right. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let me go get a few more drinks. I might see more curvature. That's water tension. You just don't know. It's water tension, man. You gotta do the research. You just can't sit there and blah, 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 blah. When I say there's no real photos of Earth from space, doesn't that get to you? There's no real photos of Earth from space. Trust me, you hit something at like 71 or 72 miles when you go straight up. You can't go any further than that. Trust me, do the research, boy. Yeah, oceans and lakes are not little drops of water. Yeah, Grizzly, I hear you, man. Well, we're talking with the young ones. You know, they've been, their minds have been manipulated like really bad. Really, really bad, man. Go watch my videos. I've done a 22-mile laser test. I saw the laser. That's like, what is that? Like 600 feet of missing curvature? But you already know that. I forgot. And you've recorded the stars with your binoculars, right? You've actually analyzed them. Again, this is not out of focus. This is the star of Sirius. You globies can tell me what that is. How about you explain it to me? And it's not light years away. That is absolutely hilarious. How can you see something that is light years away? You're not thinking. Even if I took a flashlight, went 5 miles down the road, you think you're going to see that flashlight? Nope. Whether it's whatever, I'm using 5 as an example. What if I went 20 miles? Are you going to see that flashlight? No. You might with my camera, the Nikon P1000. And then again, if you're 20 miles away, that's going to be 600 feet of curvature. Anyways, there's no way. You guys are just, you're out of it, man. I know. I'm smart in high school. I can remember and write shit down on a piece of paper. Woo! But are you actually learning anything? No. Are you asking questions like, why do I feel like I'm not spinning? Why is there a flat earther on Main Street that always seems to be right? He's even going to show us in person how stuff works. Wow, that's amazing. Everybody's probably telling, hey, go check out Mikey on YouTube. Ah, frick. Now they're going to walk up to me in the store. Hey, you're that guy on YouTube. Oh, am I? Whoopsie doodles. Airplane. Not air curve. Artificial horizon in the cockpit is a straight line. They fly straight and level with that line. From here to California. Think about it. Do the research, man. I've been doing this for 7 years. I know my shit. This ain't my first rodeo. Here we are with the working thing. I know I got to be a special person. I have to go work. Only special people work. I'm a piece of rat shit because I don't work. Maybe I should become really big and go buy a truck, because then my testicles will go whoop. Yeah, more and more pilots. That's all you got to do is look up their shit and... Yeah. Trust me, I thought the flat earth was a hilarious joke too, but I did the research. Sorry, it ain't a ball, boys. I'm not getting funded from anybody. Wow, what do you mean, like for YouTube? No, 35 feet over the... No, that's 18 miles. That's like 600 feet over the curve there, lightning. I don't know where you got 35 feet from. Where does yours come from? Why are you asking me personal questions? Who the hell cares where my money comes from? Comes from outer space. Watch out for those asteroids. Hey, answer me this. How come falling stars never go up from the horizon? Remember, you're on a ball. They should be going all different directions. also from the up from the horizon, zinging across this way and that way. But they are not doing that. They're always going down. There only is one down and one up. You either go up a hill or upstairs. You cannot go up north. It doesn't make sense. Go look up No Photos of Earth, Flat Earth Guru. Listen to his songs. He will wake you up. Sorry, boys, there are no real photos of Earth from space. Sorry, you've been lied to. You're used to it. Your parents used to tell you that Santa Claus was real. Wow, and yet you get grounded for lying to them. It doesn't work that way. Tell your parents to get a life and stop lying to you, and then you'll stop lying to them. How about that? Make that agreement with them, okay? Sorry, Dad, but you lied to me for 10 or 12 years about Santa Claus. Bye-bye. I will tell you a fib or a lie from time to time. Don't cry about it. Yellow knife up north. No such thing. The clouds are up. Sorry, pal. I don't. Yellow knife was up there? Holy. When did yellow knife go up above the clouds? Sorry, you're going straight north. That way, on a flat plain. You're going up and down hills, through valleys. That's all you're doing. But you're doing it on a... You're going that way. You're not going that way. Sorry, you gotta look shit up, man. The United Nations flag, the United Nations logo is a flat earth map. Go look it up, right in plain sight. I need to get home, my legs are bothering me. Ugh. And when you can start showing me how airplanes fly upside down in Australia or Chile, then we can talk. It's weird how I have answers for every question you ask. Can you explain to me why all the pictures of Earth from space are all cartoons? I would like an answer for that, please. Go look up Robert Simmons. He works for NASA, and he has created the image, quote, image on the first iPhone. He had to create that. It's not an actual photo of Earth. See the spirit level? Contains water. Water does not bend or curve when at rest. It's more accurate as a leveling tool than a laser. Of course, you already know that. What happened to my car? I got mad one day and kicked my car. That's what happens when I get mad. Water curves around the tape, around that bubble. No, not really. Climate change. John Jack. What are you guys talking about here? I love chili. The soup chili or the country? I gotta go home and rest, guys, because I got a few issues with my body, so. But I'll probably be out on the streets next week again, but I will be actually Monday and Tuesday next week. I'm going to Regina. I'm going to CBC Corporation, Global News, and CTV, and we're going to ask them why the news is scripted, because you know why it's scripted, right? I'm not going to use the term, but you need to look up no, how do I say that? So if I was in a crazy situation, it would be a big crisis, right? How do I say this without getting a strike? Somebody type it in the chat. I'm just gonna say they hire people. That's all I can say. I've had a strike before with that. So yeah. Thanks for all you people who tuned in today. Even though you have problems dealing with reality, you will within time have questions, and hopefully you'll be able to figure them out and ask yourself questions in relation to where you live, because I'm sorry, man, it's not a ball. Not a ball. There's been actually a flat earther who has been to court twice and has won twice, because he's wanting to get proof of a globe, and nobody could provide proof to him twice in court that it was a ball. And again, I could take any one of you to court, or any big corporation within the government, and ask for proof of a globe. and they would not win. They would not provide any proof whatsoever. I've got many, many years experience doing this. I know where the hell, well, I don't know where I live. I'm trying to figure it out, actually. I know that it's not a ball. I know it's a flat plane. And remember, I have no problems providing experiments in front of you with my laser or my binoculars or my very high power camera. Not a problem. Remember, I have a 7-watt laser. It burns wood. So yeah. Everybody have a wonderful day, and I will chit chat with you later on. Have a good one, guys. Remember, research the truth. Your teachers aren't telling you the truth. I guarantee it. They read from the school curriculum, and that is it. They have not confirmed any of that information they are giving you. Not one. Good luck. Yeah, have a good one, Grizzly. Peace out, everybody. I better take my filter in so I don't ruin it. Actually, I'll just put it back on the camera. Yeah, alright guys, see you later.